to Life with the Beckers, guys. Today we're going to be talking about YouTube, what we use it for, how we use it, what we like and what we don't like about it.
Heck yeah, let's get to it. So we just started this channel a couple weeks ago. We've learned a lot so far. Definitely aren't pros by any means, but hopefully we'll be able to help some people launch their tube and at least give some advice from a beginner at least.
Yeah, definitely. And, ultimately our hope is to catalog some of the cool things that we get to do. Some of the maybe not so cool things that happen, but just how we deal with them. Different things like that. And that way we can have that catalog. Family, friends, if we have kids at some point, they can all see that and kind of get to participate in it as well. And I think the other big thing is that it's cool that there's the potential for that to be income as well.
Yeah, it wasn't until we started this journey that we realized kind of the value of subscribing and that kind of thing, especially for a small channel. I looked up a video the other day and it had 67,000 views but only 500 subscribers. So all those views and no income. So if you do in your journeys through YouTube find videos that you like or anything like that, and it's a small channel under 1,000 subscribers, definitely subscribe, show them some love. Okay, so first step, you're going to want to get a notebook separate just for your channel and create a new email address. That way it just helps with organization and everything like that. Also, come up with what kind of videos you want to shoot. What type of videos is your channel going to create? And then that way you have a plan.
Definitely. And then the next thing is to start thinking about your channel name, your channel logo. It's good to get started with that early on because then you can have a brand and it's more recognizable. That way later on down the road, if you have business dealings, you make merchandise, anything like that, it'll just be a lot easier. And at that point, you're ready to start filming or gathering old videos that you have, however you plan to create content for your channel.
Definitely. So what we did is we made a list of ideas, and then once we select one of those ideas, then we start production on it. So day one is Saturday. This is our planning day. This is when we decide what our scenes are going to be, if we're going to need props, lines, general outline, anything like that we're going to need for this upcoming week. And we also review last week's. Sunday is our shoot day. That's when we get the bulk of our shots, any additional little bits that we think we might need, fillers, transitions, anything like that. And we both have Sundays off, so that's why we pick Sunday as our main shoot day.
So on Mondays, it's more of a review, refine, plan for reshooting that needs to happen, and just making sure that the overall timeline is still lining up about with what we want. So then on Tuesday, the goal there is to do any pre-edit planning, finalize the exact direction of the video, clarify any points of confusion or anything like that, and then decide any pre-editing steps that need to happen so that when edit day comes, we're ready to go.
So that'll take us right into Wednesday. So that is our reshoot day. So after we've kind of clarified where we're going to go with the video, that's when we'll actually reshoot anything that we missed, anything that we want to make sure that we do get in there. Because as we go, it's a process. And so whenever we think of something, then we kind of make a note about it and things like that. Thursday is the final editing day. So this is when we have everything in, all the clips, everything like that. We'll kind of get it exported from our software that we'll talk about in a sec here. And then we'll kind of review it, make sure that we have everything all set. And then, boom, Friday is publish day. So that's kind of, we'll make notes. We'll just have a final review, make any additional cuts, things like that before we upload it. And then that way we're just on the same page and everything like that the whole way through.
Yep, and then we're live.
Boom. And here's kind of a picture of it for you too. So when it comes to making your videos, you definitely don't want to burn out making them. So I wouldn't commit to anything that's every single day for something that's going to actually take some thought and work and things like that. But you also don't want it to be too far that your crowd or your audience loses interest and things like that. So we decided to go with once a week. And so every Friday is kind of when we'll post our videos. And then that way we have the time that we need to delve into it, we have a little bit of a buffer,
Yep.
anything like that, then that way it's not too hard or stressful. Not that it gets very hard or stressful, but you know, sometimes we just don't feel in the mood to, and so, you know, whether it's us or the topic that we're talking about or anything like that.
Yeah, the weather.
Yeah, exactly. You know, those can be things that make it a little harder stressful, because there is a little bit of that, at least, that comes with it. But the way that we have it going makes sure that we still have time to like play Xbox, Nintendo, all that good stuff. Still have time for those life things, and
Sleep.
And if it is too stressful to kind of try to think about shooting all at once, maybe just try doing a little bit at a time, maybe like 15 minutes a day. Then you can take it out in editing and things like that.
Yeah, and also too, if it's the opposite, if you're someone that wants to shoot 4 videos on one day and then not worry about it the rest of the month, if that makes more sense for you, that may work better too. So just figuring out what works for you.
Definitely. So when it comes to the how, there's a couple ways you can do it. YouTube has its own editor, so you can get like stock videos and imagery and like music and that kind of thing. Or like clip things together, upload your videos right to there, all that kind of stuff. What we do is we use a program called Openshot Editor. So it's for the computer. And then other than that, we just get like our stock imagery from Pixabay.com, Pixabay.com. And yeah, they're both free, easy to use. It makes everything really nice and seamless. And what's nice is like the software, it'll let you like edit it, it'll let you cut it up, move it around, enhance things, dampen things, whatever you kind of need it to do. And it's all free.
Yeah, it's crazy. Jesse's done some crazy stuff. He's been able to like make our really quiet voices like make sense and be hearable, and it's really cool what he can do. I don't do a lot of editing, so yeah, he's the magic man there. But as far as like our tools, we just use our phones. We both have an iPhone. Jesse's got an iPhone 7. I have an iPhone 12. But yeah, we just use our iPhone for our camera, for recording audio just directly on it. We have some little microphones that can plug into the phone, but we don't use those as often. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just our phone's video and audio recorder, and then of course pictures.
Definitely. And then we just either upload that right into the computer, or we'll email it to us, or like things like that, just so that we can make sure that we have it when we need it and that kind of thing. So what's really cool is that like me and Carm, we're in agreement the whole way through. No matter who like writes the script or the outline or anything like that, we decide kind of where we're at all the way through. You know, do we want that in there? You know, is that us? Are we just saying that? You know, anything like that. So it's really cool that we just both get to like work on it together and both get that like accomplishment.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
And so as far as our setup goes, we'll go ahead and get into that now.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you guys there. Just hanging out in the studio. As you can see, we've got some great lighting here. This is our Mount Dog light. This is our umbrella light, as I like to call it. We also have our vanity lights. We got these from Amazon also. Link will be in the description below. These are great, less than 20 bucks for each set. And they come with different light settings. And yeah, they're awesome. They stick on any mirror that you want. The mirror we got hand-me-down from thrift store, something like that. Not really sure. But yeah, it you know, a couple sets from Amazon for the clips to put them up and put the lights up, and we were all set. We also have, as you can see, our very high-tech, very fancy rice-filled vase to hold our phone. So this, if it's custom, if you're interested, there won't be a link in the description, but put it in the comments. I might be able to hook you up. We do have just a regular old boring light from, I think maybe Walmart or something we got over 5 years ago. So we just have a normal light fixture that we use in here, but we do use these light bulbs. And so these ones specifically Jesse picked out because the lighting on them is perfect for what we're using it for. So this is kind of our recording studio. We've got our screen to give us a nice backdrop. We have our matching chairs. When we're not filming in here and we're not, like doing anything else, this becomes the editing room. So we take this light and take it away, put it down, pull out the little comfy ottoman we have over here, and that's where we do our editing. Mostly Jesse does that, to be honest. I don't do it as much, but sometimes I sit in the chair next to him and watch. So, but yeah, this is just kind of our studio. We're able to work out of this little back room that we have to bring all of this hilarious, interesting content to you guys. So I hope you enjoyed a little backstage view.
We got a couple comments. Oh, are you going?
So here we are. The studio is mostly put away. Jesse is hard at work editing.
What's up, guys? So if you want to come take a look here, I'm just checking out our comments. We got a message from Zeiss, so we will be narrowing that down and replying. And thank you all so much just for your comments. Just getting to them. We're going to be responding to them. But yeah, just wanted to kind of show you where the magic happens, so to speak. This is where I'll edit. We shoot a little bit back here, but other than that, it's just storage. Okay, so this is Openshot Video Editor. So this is kind of what it looks like. The icon is like a little circle, but this is where we'll put all the tracks. We'll line them up down here, and then it lets you preview them. You can put on effects, everything like that. And then other than that, we use Pixabay.com. So this has just all these different like tracks for music. This is where we got that fashion show track, the little bit of the guitar riff, everything like that. And then we just put it into the software. We can kind of cut it up, arrange it, anything like that that we need, and then go from there. So right now we have two channels. We have this one, and then we have one called Relaxing Moods. And we'll put a link in the description below to that channel, and then also to all the channels that we talk about in just a minute here too.
Definitely.
But this one is just one that I made. It takes about an hour or two to make the videos on there, and it's just a background music or background noise channel. I'll listen to it at work. We'll put it on here at home, things like that. But yeah, it's basically just a background music channel, nothing too fancy or anything like that. So that
it's great for bedtime.
Definitely. It calms the dogs down, everything like that, or the dog. We make a video for that one every day or so, you know, maybe every couple days, anything like that. That one's definitely like a second priority to this one. So if ever we're like behind or like need to do any more like planning or anything like that, then we'll work on that for this channel first before like Relaxing Moods and that kind of thing.
Yeah, and our plan is to eventually have a few more channels, you know, just hobbies, different things that we enjoy. But that's going to be further on down the road, of course, since right now we're still figuring out the two that we do have. But just a quick plug, Relaxing Moods is bomb. I love it. Check it out. Jesse's going to not promote it as much because, you know, I don't know. Because he made it, but it's awesome. You guys have to check it out, seriously. Okay, plug done.
Okay, so that's kind of how we have everything set up for ours. Now, as far as YouTube, like what do we like in YouTube and everything like that, there's some channels that we watch all the time. So the first one is Demolition Ranch. And then, like I said earlier, all the links will be in the description below. But Demolition Ranch is really cool. He just has a lot of different guns, shoots all sorts of different things, like food trays, bottles of ranch,
slime,
skateboards, everything like that. You know, he shoots through it and just sees how many of them will stop a bullet at all these different calibers and things like that. So it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, another one that we really like is Evan and Caitlin because they're, well, first of all, they're hilarious. But they do a lot of cool DIY, like acrylic, resin, like wood projects, different things like that, and they've been doing that for the last couple years out of their garage, and that's how they've been producing a lot of their YouTube content. They're also a gamer as well, so definitely enjoy their videos a lot.
Definitely. Another one is the Slingshot channel. This is a guy over in Germany, and he just makes like homemade like bows, crossbows, all these kinds of things. He's always like, let me show you its features. We love that. So
Definitely, for sure. And then there's also the Backyard Scientist. I think he's based out of Florida. So it's just interesting because, like, their weather's crazy, their bugs are crazy, everything's crazy there. But he does really short, cool videos, just different science experiments in his backyard, like dropping chemicals in his pool and all kinds of crazy stuff. But it's just fun to see somebody with, like, a child's imagination but adult permissions testing some fun stuff.
For sure. Another one is Braille skateboarding. That one's cool. It's just like a group of guys, just some friends hanging out, like skateboarding, doing crazy things. They'll do like Flores Lava. They'll go to Home Depot and like spend $100 for each team, and they like make skateboards that battle each other or that the other team has to skate on. Just funny stuff like that.
One of our old-time YouTube favorites is Team 4-Star. They have some pretty funny videos about Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I'm not a Dragon Ball Z fan, but their videos are very funny. Adult humor, but very funny.
Absolutely. Another one is Steve Wallace. He does like stealth camping. So he'll like go to all these different places and just like camp there. It's very interesting and pretty cool. Just like an average guy, but awesome.
Definitely. So another one that we really enjoy is How Ridiculous, and part of that is just that they're Australian guys, so for me that's funny by itself, just the culture difference. But they also do just crazy stuff, drop big heavy things from high up and see if they can break it. You know, try to get like 1,000 like rubber duckies into a basketball hoop, like just crazy stuff like that. And so they're fun to watch, and definitely a little bit silly just because, like I said, the culture difference is pretty funny.
Definitely. And then another one that we're always watching is Jeremiah Phillips. And he's just like a single guy. He makes all sorts of different like situational funny things. Buford, that's one of our favorites. What's Up, G? That's another one. But yeah, that's definitely worth a look up for sure.
Yeah, good laugh. Definitely look him up if you need a good laugh.
And then lastly is Relaxing Moods. Like I said, I look up that every day for work. You know, it's just nice to have some background music going on. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that one.
So as far as like content, because there's some content, you know, not necessarily the same channel every time, but just certain content that we enjoy. And I would say one of those is funny videos.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, funny timing.
Like jump scares, vines.
Yep, memes, as the new young folk call them.
Just like funny pet videos. Anything that's like funny. Like
people grabbing the ice cream by the ice cream instead of the cone. Like just, you know, just hilarity.
And then also we like vlogs. So
definitely.
Like whether it's like a couple doing it or they're building something or traveling.
Cool experiences. Yeah, meeting people. We like ones where they like meet someone and ask them about their life, things like that. Another one though that we love is like perfect videos, like somebody who's super good at their job, or they're like not even looking, or
like perfect tricks, like, you know, BMX or like sports, and they're just like amazing. Like, how did that even happen? Like, we love watching those.
Yeah, like the unbelievable stuff. Like
people are awesome and like things like that.
Definitely. I would say the last type of content, like if we don't have anything else to look up, one thing we will look at is like top 10 videos of things that we're already interested in. So maybe gadgets, or
like cool houseboats,
places to travel,
or like RVs or things like that. So
yeah,
just like not huge on our like list, but we do look those up semi-often.
Yeah. And
then what we don't like. So there are definitely some things about YouTube that we don't like, but it's just preference mostly. One thing is screen cuts. Like, you know, the younger generation, they seem to love that kind of thing, but me, not so much.
Yeah, definitely not a big fan. Another thing is we hate if we're watching like a compilation video and it's like repeat videos in the same compilation. Kind of just a pet peeve, but still definitely something that's like a turn off for me. I'm like, you know, if I see that too much, I'm going to switch videos. So that's just personal preference.
For sure. Another one is like mean videos. So like if someone is being mean to another person, or like they're being mean to their animal, like, and trying to be funny, like, we don't like anything like that.
Yeah, definitely not. Videos where people are taking advantage of someone or anything like that, like, yeah, or making fun of somebody just for that sake, definitely not our cup of tea. Another thing that we don't like along that same line is like videos that are misleading, or that seem like pretty true but are not. That cause people to think that certain things are a good idea that are not.
Yeah, fake news, fake videos, like
all
these kind
fake
of things.
Hacks that are like actually really bad for you. Just anything like that, because it's so misleading. You know, it's easy to watch it and think it's all good, but some of those are not.
Yeah, or it's just like ridiculous, a time waster, and it's like, that's not fun.
Yeah.
But and then the last one is like unsettling videos. You know, like the ones that are like supposed to be for kids, but then it's like, what? This is not a kid's video, and like they're laughing, but they shouldn't be, and I don't know how to feel about it. Like,
yeah.
And there's a lot of that kind of content out there, and
just abusing the platform by putting something that's not bad enough to get removed, but bad enough that it shouldn't be on there, and then trying to make that appealing to any group of vulnerable people at all.
Yeah, not cool.
Not cool.
All right, guys, so that is YouTube for us. This is our tube.
Yeah, disclaimer. Everything here is just our opinion, so
right.
This is just what we think. Take it or leave it, you don't have to take it. But yeah, just our opinion.
Definitely. So if you like the video, like it, subscribe, ring the notification bell. We come up with new videos every Friday. And then, yeah, if you know anybody that's starting their YouTube journey that might benefit from something like this, or like if you guys start it, leave a comment below that you guys like started your channel and like that kind of thing. That's just super awesome. Like,
yeah, we'll definitely check you out.
That's kind of like why we made this video too, is to kind of help other people like, at that level. So anyway, hope you guys had a good one. We'll see you guys next time, and thanks for joining us.
Bye. So, I think I may have found the location of the leak.